Yen was born on July 27, 1963 in Guangzhou, Guangdong, China. His mother, Bao Sim Mark, is a Fu-style Wudangquan, internal martial arts, and Tai Chi grandmaster, while his father, Kleister Yen, was a newspaper editor, 9, when he was 2 years old. His family moved to Hong Kong and then to the United States when he was 11, settling in Boston. 10. He attended Newton North High School. 11. Non-primary source needed. His younger sister, Chris Yen, is also a martial artist and actress and appeared in the 2007 film adventures of Johnny Tao, Rock Around the Dragon. At a young age, under the influence of his mother, Yen developed an interest in martial arts and began experimenting with various styles, including Tai Chi and other traditional Chinese martial arts. 12. At age 16, Yen began practicing wushu after his parents sent him to Beijing to train with the Beijing Wushu team. 12. At age 18, when Yen was returning to the United States to visit his family, he made a stop in Hong Kong, where he met and auditioned for action choreographer Yuan Wuping. 12. Yen also came from a family of musicians. His mother is a soprano, in addition to being a martial arts teacher in Boston, while his father is a violinist. 13. From a young age, he was taught by his parents to play musical instruments, including the piano. 14. 15. Yen has displayed skill in an array of martial arts, being well-versed in Tai Chi, boxing, kickboxing, Jeet Kune Do, Hapkido, mixed martial arts, Taekwondo, karate, Muay Thai, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Hung Jie, Sanda, Judo, Shaolin Kung Fu, Wudangquan, Wing Chun, and Wushu. 60. Yen describes himself as a mixed martial artist. 4. He learned Shaolin Kung Fu and Wudangquan from a young age under his mother's tutelage. 61. 62. He then wanted to learn Taekwondo in his teenage years, earning a 6th Dan in the process. At the time, the Beijing Wushu team had a scout in the United States and invited Yen over to Beijing, China, where he began training at the Beijing Sports Institute, the same facility where champion-turned-actor Jet Li trained. This is where the two of them crossed paths for the first time. Yen is widely credited for bringing mixed martial arts, MMA, into mainstream East Asian cinema by choreographing various mixed martial arts techniques and moves in many of his films since the early 2000s. The first Chinese UFC champion Zhang Weili stated that Yen's films introduced her to the mixed martial arts domain. Upon his return to the United States, Yen won gold medals in various wushu competitions. 63. Yen later went on to discover and seek knowledge on other martial art styles. He would later obtain black and purple belts from Judo and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, respectively, and went on to study parkour, wrestling, Muay Thai, kickboxing, and boxing under various trainers. His exposure to mixed martial arts, MMA, was heightened when he went back to the United States from 2000 to 2003. While making his Hollywood debut, he also took time off to learn the various martial arts forms. 64. 65. Yen's progress was evident when he returned to Asia, where he implemented his newfound knowledge of MMA. Showcased in films such as SBL, Sha Palang, 2005, Flashpoint, 2007, and Special ID 2013. Near the end of 2007, Yen added a new martial arts system to his arsenal. He was offered the role of Wing Chun Grandmaster and mentor of film star Bruce Lee, Ip Man, in a 2008 film named after the Grandmaster. He worked hard and studied Wing Chun under Ip Man's eldest son, Ip Chun, for 9 months before tackling the role. 66. Ip Chun has since praised Yen for his effort, his skills as a martial artist, and his ability to grasp the full concept of Wing Chun much faster than anyone else he has taught. 67. Yen believes that combining many martial arts together will produce the most effective and harmonious style. Yen has said, "When you watch my films, you're feeling my heart." 68. He believes in practical combat, and in his opinion, MMA is the most authentic type of practical combat. 69. Yen was a rebel in his youth due to the huge expectations and pressures from his parents, as his mother is the founder of the Chinese Wushu Research Institute in Boston, and his father was a scholar and a musician. 70. Yen joined a Chinatown gang in Boston in his early years. He was a very curious teenager who sought to exchange martial arts knowledge with people from different martial arts backgrounds, which led to him gaining profound knowledge in practical martial arts and having a reputation as a street brawler. Yen met his first wife, Hong Kong advertising executive Liang Xingxiai, Chinese, in 1990. The couple began dating in 1990. After 3 years of dating, they married secretly in the United States in November 1993. The marriage ended in less than a year. After their divorce was finalized, Liang realized that she was pregnant with their son, Jeff, who was born in 1995, 87, 88. Yen later married former beauty queen Sissy Wang after 3 months of dating in 2003. The couple have 2 children, Jasmine and James, 87. Yen has stated that he is a big fan of the MMA organization Ultimate Fighting Championship and has watched almost every UFC event available. In various interviews, he has mentioned that he would have loved to compete in the Ultimate Fighting Championship if he did not have a recurring shoulder injury. 89. In 2023, Yen was appointed to the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference as a representative of the literature and arts sector, replacing outgoing fellow action star Jackie Chan, 95. He stated that he was a Chinese patriot and requested that his film roles in Hollywood must positively represent the Chinese, 96. Yen said of the 2019 to 2020 Hong Kong protests that it wasn't a protest, it was a riot. 97, 98.